Mr. Speaker, I move that the House suspend the rules and pass H.R. 526, the Cambodia Democracy Act, as amended.
The clerk will report the title of the bill.
H.R. 526, a bill to promote free and fair elections, political freedoms, and human rights in Cambodia and for other purposes.
Pursuant to the rule, the gentleman from New York, Mr. Engel, and the gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Shabbat, each will control 20 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from New York.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members of 5 legislative days in which to revise and extend their remarks and include extraneous material on H.R. 526.
Without objection, so ordered.
I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I submit in the Congressional Record an exchange of letters between me and the chair of the Judiciary Committee on H.R. 526, the Cambodia Democracy Act. I want to thank the gentleman from Florida, Mr. Yoho, a valued member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, for his hard work on this measure. This is an example of what our committee does best: good bipartisan legislation aimed at advancing American interests and leadership, and especially in this case, our values, our support for human rights around the world. So I thank Mr. Yoho for this. Hun Sen, Cambodia's strongman prime minister, has been in power since 1985. He's clung to power longer than any other current leader in Southeast Asia. He has violently suppressed dissent. He intimidates any opposition. Civil society cannot operate freely. His government restricts free speech and free media, the bedrocks of any democracy. For 30 years, the Cambodian people have hoped to see their country move toward a freer, more democratic system. Democracies around the world have hoped for the same thing, investing for decades in the hopes of building a pluralistic, multi-party system in Cambodia. Progress has been halting at best, and results are woefully incomplete. 6 elections have been held in Cambodia since 1991. None of them was free or fair. But we won't give up on the Cambodian people. This legislation gives the President and State Department more tools to sanction Cambodian leaders who undermine democracy and commit gross human rights violations. This bill would prohibit those individuals from entering the United States and block any assets or property they may possess in our country. This bill sends a clear message that the United States stands shoulder to shoulder with the people of Cambodia, and that the Congress will hold Cambodia's leaders accountable for their assault on democracy and violations of human rights. I'm pleased to co-sponsor this bill. I'm glad we're moving it forward today. I thank Mr. Wilson, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman